Obviously tough to swallow. Not only for me, but just for football in general. Just to take away greatness like that. For a guy like Travis to make a play like that, and who knows if we win. But as I know, as fans, you want to see the guys on the field decide the game. And that's why last week I didn't say anything about the flag that didn't get called on the Marquez. And so, they're human, man. They make mistakes, but it's every week we're talking about something, and all I can do is go out there and give everything I have, and I'm proud of the guys because that's what we did, and it was a great football game that ended another great football game that just ended like that. It's just tough to swallow.
Patrick, what do you, for lack of a better term, what made it boil over? Was it that itself, or was it
it's the call, man. Just in that moment, it's not even for myself or for me. It's just I know how much everybody puts into this game, and for it to happen on a flag change the outcome of a game. In that moment, I've played 7 years, never had offensive offsides called. That's elementary school. We talk about. You point to the ref, do all that different type of stuff, and it doesn't get called. And if it does, they warn you. And there was no warning throughout the entire game. And then you wait till there's a minute left in the game to make a call like that. It's tough, man. It's lost for words, man. It's tough because regardless if we win or lose, man, just for it to end with another game and we're talking about the refs, man, it's just not what we want for the NFL and for football.
Patrick, you were getting after him pretty good, it looked like, right at the end there. Did you get any kind of explanation?
None from any one of them. I asked 3 different refs. No one said anything.
Like you're a little frustrated too. It looked like maybe Von Miller was lined up offsides later in that same drive. Is that kind of the gist of it? Call one way, not the other.
No, the thing is, I'd rather let us play, man. Let us play the game, and then whatever happens. Like the whole throwing the flag and deciding the game one or another. That's what hurts me. That's why, last week, I didn't say anything because. It's letting us play, man. Let us go out there and win the game. And I said I'd rather them let us play and go out there and see who wins. That's what you want as a competitor is you practice all week to go out there and try to win. And you want it to be about your team and that team and see what happens. You never want it to be. You don't want to be talking about this stuff after the game. That's it, man. I'm not worried about if there was a flag on the next player or whatever, not a flag. I want to go out there and play and then see what happens at the end, see what the score is, and then I can live with the results.
Patrick, we know you follow a lot of football. Do you feel like this is isolated frustration to you, or do you feel like it might be a league-wide problem as far as this entire?
The flag today was tough. Offensive offsides. It's something that you as a like I said, elementary school we talk about. You line up, you point to the ref. You're good, you're not good. If not, they come to you. Hey, we talk. You need to get off the ball more. You need to be on the ball more. You have a discussion. That's the ref's job. You want to have an open discussion so that you can go out there and put the best product you can on the field. And for him to throw that flag, no explanation, no anything. And I saw the picture, and he probably is. Barely offsides. But for him to take the game into his hands. Over a call like that doesn't affect the play at all, didn't affect anything. It's just tough, man. And like I said, man, that's a Hall of Fame tight end making a Hall of Fame play that won't be shown because we threw a flag for an offensive offsides. And so it takes away from not only this game and this season, but from a legendary career that Travis has had. And, that hurts me because I know how hard he works for it.
When did you see the flag?
I saw the flag first, right when the ball was snapped. I thought it was defensive offsides, because where the flag was thrown from that guy, all I've ever seen is illegal formation procedure, something like that, false start or offsides by the defense. So when as I threw the ball, I didn't see it off the snap, but I threw the ball, saw the flag before I ran down to celebrate with my teammates. And I was like, they got something. We're going to be able to go out there and play. And then, like I said, there's a minute left. I'm not guaranteeing we win this football game with Josh as the quarterback of the other team. But, you might have took away a moment from him as well. That's part of it. So it's tough, man. It's real tough. And all we can do is bounce back and just try to go out there and give everything we have. And we're playing a tough team this next week that plays really good defense. So we just got to move on and try to keep this thing going.
This probably changes your thinking on what you saw when you saw Travis do that. But what was just your reaction?
It's a legendary moment, man. Nothing that's not taught, something that only a couple people in this world would even think about doing. And for him to make that play in that moment, making the catch, making a couple dudes miss, and throwing the ball across the field to another guy and scoring a touchdown in that moment, I hope they still show it whenever he goes into the Hall of Fame, because that's a legendary moment that we didn't get to really witness.
Patrick, you've dealt with defeat obviously before. This is a different kind of feeling, it seems like. How do you try to process this to start moving forward?
All you can do. Just like this last week, you move on. You watch the film tomorrow morning or tonight, whenever that is. You learn from it. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from the stuff you did good, and then you move on. That's how the NFL works. I mean, obviously the division has gotten tighter now. We got to do whatever we can to flip the script on our season at this middle part. And that's going to be going to New England and trying to play a legendary coach and a football team that's playing better football these last few weeks. So it's going to be a great challenge for us. But I was proud of how the guys played today, and hopefully we can just move on and keep it going throughout and try to flip the script for the rest of the season.
All right, thank you. Thank you.